Hey, shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. Thank you again for joining me. Today, I want to talk about a couple mistranslations in the New King James Version of the Bible that I want to point out to you. Yes, they have, all these different translations. They might have deliberate or undeliberate mistranslations and names or words or places or things like that. But I just want to point out two of them for you right now. And anyways, even though it's in the King James Version and the New King James Version, they corrected them in these two instances I'm going to explain to you. And in the Bible I use, it's corrected too. And I just want to share this with you. So if you get your Bibles out right now and join me in the book of Acts, and it's going to be chapter 7 and verse 44 to 46. And it reads here, our fathers had the tabernacle of the witness in the wilderness, as he had appointed, speaking unto Moses, that he should make it according to the fashion that he had seen, which also our fathers that came after brought with him Yeshua into the possession of the Gentiles, whom God drove out before the face of our fathers unto the days of David, who found favor before God and desired to find a tabernacle for the God of Jacob. Now I'm reading from the King James Version, and the mistranslation right here is the name Yeshua. Yeshua, it should be Joshua. Joshua in the book of Joshua, it should be Joshua. The thing is, the translators got it mixed up because Joshua and Yeshua with Jesus are the same. It's the same name, but in English, they separated Jesus from Joshua. But the book of Joshua, his name is Yeshua. Yah saves. But the translators in this King James here just put Jesus down, and it confuses people because you think they're talking about the Messiah. And it's not so. They're talking about, Joshua from the Old Testament. He was one that took over Moses' spot. When Moses passed away, Joshua took the children of Israel into the promised land. And that's who he's talking about there. And that was this in the book of Acts, this chapter was when Stephen was explaining to, the Pharisees and then the religious establishment, giving a little history about things before he was actually martyred for, his beliefs in Yeshua, the Messiah. And anyways, I just wanted to show you that one. Now I'm going to go to the book of Hebrews. And I'm still in the King James Version, of course. And I'm going to go to, I'm on chapter 4. And I'm going to go to 7 to 9. Again, he limiteth a certain day, saying in David, today, after so long a time, as it is said, today, if ye will hear his voice, harden not your hearts. For if Yeshua had given them rest, then would he not afterward have spoken of another day? And verse 9 says, there remaineth therefore a rest to the people of Yahweh. So the thing is, again, they replaced Joshua's name with Yeshua, or Jesus, Yeshua. And they're both Yeshuas, but, the Messiah, Yeshua, is, the New Testament one. The Old Testament Yeshua was Joshua, So these are two of the scriptures, verses I wanted to explain to you that were mistranslations. Like I said before, the New King James Version corrected it. And, everybody talks about the King James Version being, the best translation around, but that's really not the case. And, the New King James Version, when they came around, they corrected that. But not only that, the old, was it 16th, 17th century wordings, letters, and the wordings and phrases and everything were out of date. That was English words and English phrases back then, and they tried to modernize it and everything else. But I just wanted to share this with you, if you never, picked up on it or noticed it or anything. And yeah, of course, this is going to be just a small little lesson, but hopefully you've learned a lot from it. Just beware of it, and beware of all Bible translations. As a matter of fact, and that's all I really wanted to point out. And I thank you again for joining me. And please subscribe. Feel free to subscribe and watch my other videos. Hit that notification bell and give me a big thumbs up. I really would appreciate that. Until we meet again, peace out and shalom.